I don't have a plan today other than to play around with some paint, paper and these Caran d'Ache Neo colours, and just see what happens. Oh, and I'm going to use my non-dominant hand and try to not grab tightly to the brush. I'm going to try and keep it more loose, but we'll see how that goes. I'm back. I've decided I don't like painting or drawing with my non-dominant hand, so we're back to control again, using the right hand. And yeah, wasn't comfortable with that at all. So now, what do I do with this mess? Right, let's see if we can pull something together with this. I have to change my sides around. And put that on that side. And move this over. Put that there. Right, off we go again. Also, I don't like that I've put so much water on the paper now that it's really saturated and started to buckle. Anyway, we work with what we've got for now. Okay. As you can see, it's really badly buckled and I should let it dry before I carry on, but I'm just going to carry on. What now? Let's try this dark colour here. Oops. It would help to get some paint on the brush, wouldn't it? What's this? Shadow green. That's nice, I like that one. It's interesting. Yeah, I like that. What else? Let's turn it the other way up again. What I'm trying to do is just use, I'm just going to use blue and green tones for this. So I'm using anything from this strip here and anything from, you can't see, can you? I'm using anything from this strip here and any of the greens from this strip here. So that will limit my choices. And let's have a go here. It's not a very good brush, this one. It's very tatty at the end, as though I've used glue on it at some point. Or it might be the fibres it picked up from when I used a watercolour paper yesterday. Yeah, it's not a very nice brush at all. I don't like that. It's horrible. Don't know if you can see. It's all like, it's fluffy fibres. It's horrible. So we won't use that one. We'll use this one. This one looks better. And what should we do now? Shall we use Let's use this. Yeah, I can't speak properly today. Let's use this. It's a nice colour, isn't it? What's that one? That's called Pale Aqua. Very nice. Pale Aqua. Right, I'm going to carry on in this fashion and come back in a bit. I've got a bit further on, but it's still looking a bit of a mess at the moment, mainly because the paper's buckled because it's so wet. So I think what I'm going to do is let this dry out a little bit, and then I can add some more layers on top and gradually pull it into some sort of a design. Okay, I'm showing you this really, really ugly stage now, so I'm hoping it'll come together at some stage. But at the moment I'm just well, putting down colour, and that's it really. Okay, let me tell you something. The longer I've been making art, I feel the worse my art becomes. I mean, this is just, to me, it's just horrendous what I've done here, because I'm very impatient, and that is one of my biggest problems, my impatience. So I'm going to have to let this just sit there for a little while before I decide what I'm going to do. Anyway, yesterday I did some more art. I did this one. Yeah, it's all right. Don't mind it. But it looks so flat. I don't know if it's the paper I was using, although it was a good quality hot press paper. But a lot of the paper came up with the brush. This big brush is all fluffy now at the end, as I showed you earlier. It doesn't like a lot of water, surprisingly, even though it's watercolour paper. So I did this one, and I thought, oh, it's all right. It doesn't wow me, even though I put this red in it to sort of, I don't know, zhuzh it up a bit. So I carried on, I did this other one. And again, I'm just not that enamoured with this one either. So I thought, well, I'll use a different paper today. So paper's not the excuse. The excuse is today trying to make it into something. Like, whenever I do a painting or drawing, I always feel like I've got to make it into something. I've got to make it into a face, or I've got to make it into something that people can immediately know what it is I'm trying to say. I'm also, at the moment, it's been going on for quite a while. I don't know if I want my work to go in more of an illustrative type of way, you know, making characters and things that people can easily identify with, or if I just want to paint as paint what I'm feeling. But as you can see, I'm feeling a bit strange at the moment. I don't know where this is going. No thought put to it whatsoever, which I hate, because it's like a lack of control, really, isn't it? You don't know what's happening or where you're going. But sometimes you just got to let these processes be. So I've done this. I don't like it. So what I need to do is trying to figure out how to resolve it. I thought, oh, just using blues and greens, it'd be fine. But it's not. It looks, oh, I don't know. It just looks horrible. I've tried to put, add a bit of texture to it, straight lines, areas with control, areas without control. But my problem at the moment is I just will not let the thing dry. So once it's dry and flattened out, I can then work with, oh, I keep on knocking this flipping camera stand today as well. I don't think it's a good day for painting, basically. But I've got the house to myself today, a whole day of uninterrupted hours. And I think that's why I'm putting pressure on myself, really, because I'm thinking, well, now I've got to paint. There's no one here, so I've got to get the painting done. But things don't always work out that way. Sometimes you produce better results if you've only got like half an hour to spare rather than a whole day. So, well, I'm going to do some ironing. That's it. I'm going to do some ironing, let that dry, and then come back and try to resolve it, and I'll let you know the finished result whenever that may be. Sometimes art works out and sometimes it doesn't. And for me, this was a disaster from start to finish. And when I took the masking tape off, it just pulled all the paper up from the sides, making quite an interesting effect. But anyway, sometimes things don't work out, and all you can do is this. It might see its way into a bit of collage work.